Hey, everybody. How the heck are you? Is this a picture of a real fairy? Oh, yeah. Just take a look at it, will you? This is out about 10 minutes outside of King's Lynn in the United Kingdom. It's in a forest out there, obviously. That's my name, by the way, Captain Obvious. And it's awesome. So I looked up through various searches different pictures of what could be these mystical creatures. And I only found one that was as good as this, that looked like this, that wasn't this. Oh, yeah. Now, there were other images that were either very majestic fairy creatures or really cool bugs that looked like these fairies. So, oh, yeah. And with that being said, I mean, let's just kind of look at this thing for a minute. Let me tell you a little bit about King's Lynn because there is a lot of legend and folklore towards these fairies and mystical creatures. So let me pull this up real quick. All right, here we go. King's Lynn, known until 1537 as Bishop's Lynn, is a seaport and market town in Norfolk, England, about 98 miles north of London, 36 miles northeast of Peterborough, 44 miles east of Cambridge. Now, with that said, let's go back to anything else that's exciting in here. Not really. That's enough. All right. So I'm sure there's plenty of fun things to do. Actually, if you go to the 10 best things to do in King's Lynn, there's all sorts of exciting things. What I am wondering is if this forest that he's referring to is in a place called Gooderstone Water Gardens and Nature Trails. So, anyway, let me show you the original picture here real quick. I'm going to zoom out just a bit. Okay, zoom out. And then this is the original image right here. You can see you've got the sun in the northeast section there. Then you go down the bottom left corner there. And, ooh, what's that? What's that cool little light anomaly? Now, I'm asking myself, could this just be a reflection of the sun? It could be. Absolutely. Could it be a reflection of a Chinese lantern that connected with swamp gas? Yeah, it could be. Could it be a creature that is in, or a being that is in a different light spectrum, a different dimension? Yeah, absolutely it could be. So there's a lot of opportunities, but let's just kind of zoom in here a little bit. You can see right there it's a little bit pixelated because I'm zooming in so much on it. Then we go up here, boom. Now, Julian, I've got such cool friends, and thank goodness for Leak Project because most of the friends that I do have, I met via Leak Project. Julian sent me this image, and he's also the guy that makes these caps, like hand makes them. Well, anyway, he said, hey, my friend was out there about 10 minutes outside in a forest in King's Lynn. He took this picture. I'm going to see if I can get his permission to show it. So I waited for him to get permission, and here it is. I've had guests on the show before that communicate with fairies, or claim to. So what do you think? And they've been talked about for eons. So do you think it's just conspiracy? Do you think it's just, do you think there's an easier explanation? Or do you feel genuinely that these fairies do exist and this could be an actual fairy? I mean, just even look at the outline of it. Let's zoom in here a little bit more. Pretty cool. We just look at it. Like, for example, just take a look at that. I'm going to find some information here. All right. Initiation and Hermetics. The best book you can get on practical Jedi applications. Like, you want to become a Jedi? Master this book, you will be a Jedi. Like, you could take on Darth Vader, or at least hold your own against Darth Vader. I'm not joking. Hello. So, okay. Where am I going with this? Well, we're going to talk about fairies here for a minute, because there's a lot of discussion. The elements, light, the physical matter, material plane, the solar astral body, the spirit, the mental plane, truth, religion, God, ascension, steps of magical schooling. Where's that here? No. Might be in his other book. Yeah, it's in his other book. All right. Here we go. Boom. Right here. Franz Barton. The practice of magical evocation. I'm going to share with you. Ooh, yeah. Here we go. You want to see a powerful sigil? Here you go. Okay, that is Jophanael. And Jophanael, I don't even know what Jophanael is yet. I'm going to have to look into that. But I was going to read to you a little bit about some of these creatures, these beings. And let's go to the intelligences of the Saturnian Sphere, chapter 10, 346. All right. The Saturnian Sphere. Now, I didn't find anything on the fairies yet, so let's just go into another topic. Here you go. The description of the sphere of Jupiter does not bring us to the conclusion of our cosmic planetary system, as the Saturnian Sphere is next. Similar to the Martian sphere, the Saturnian Sphere is very difficult to establish contact with, and only a well-trained spheric magician should dare to set foot on it. He could, however, do this if he has worked his way with some of the archintelligences through various initiation systems, and provided that for years he has mentally visited the individual spheres and gathered the necessary experiences, and he is, as the saying goes, completely at home in these spheres. So, that's the Saturn sphere, and I've been having a lot of contact with Saturn lately, so, man, hopefully I'm where I need to be, and I've been reading through the comments. Some of you have been seeming to be on that path as well, riding the rings of Saturn. How cool would that be? Just like a record, just and on that note, I'm going to close it out. I want to thank you very much for watching the podcast. Just wanted to show you this picture. Thank you much, Julian, for sending me this. I'd like to thank the friend of Julian also. And hey, real quick before I close out, I want to share with you a flashlight that is absolutely over the top. So this thing is insanely bright. It's called a halo. Do you have a halo? You need to get yourself a halo. First of all, I have another flashlight which is ridiculously bright. This is called a tack, and this thing is one of the brightest flashlights I have ever seen. If you ever seen those big flashlights they used to have in the movies, and they still do, a lot of times security or law enforcement's carrying them around. Well, this thing is way brighter than one of those, and as you can see, you can fit this in the palm of your hand. I mean, look at this. Look at how bright that is. You can also adjust the levels. It's always good to have a very nice flashlight, because if the power goes out, if the lights go out, you need to find something, it's good to have a good flashlight. So, and look at this. So you got different settings on this, but let's go to the brightest setting. Oops. So there's the brightest setting right there, okay? This is, I think they say it's 1200 lumens, but is it? Well, now take a look at this bad boy. Take a look at the halo here. Boom! It's like a bright saber. This is a bright saber. So let's compare the two here. All right. You see the difference? Oh, you just look at it. Which one's that? Oh, that's this guy. Which one's that? Oh, yeah. So, right there, extremely bright. Yes. Brighter. Yes. Okay. I mean, everybody needs a good flashlight. You need a good flashlight too. So just click the link, pick one up, pick up a few, pick up one for your friends and family, put one in the bob bag, one in the bug out bag. Support our sponsors, support yourself. That way you can find things when you're in the dark, the power goes out or something like that. Be excellent to each other, everybody. Be the change you want to see. Click that link.